I made this template for the composition because if you remember, we may have covered it. In fact, we did cover it last week, but you might remember that we did it on the pencil last week. So today we will use the iPad, and then I'm making a digital version of this that we can use and that you guys can download. I'm unsure if I'm gonna make it a free download or if I might charge something like £1 for it or something, you know. Let's see. But yeah, composition. Raymond, good to see you. Right, cool. So, as you see here, we've got rule of thirds, S-curve, L-shape, and triangle. These are all composition techniques that many artists use in their work. And I will give you an example of how each one can be used. Yeah? So first of all, I'm getting used to the iPad as well now, guys. I'm going to use the technical pen. Let's try that out. And then let's do an example now of the rule of thirds. Well, let's draw out what a rule of thirds would look like, yeah? So a rule of thirds, hold on, let me just collapse. A rule of thirds is when you have when you split your composition, you split it vertically into 3 sections. Right. And then you split it horizontally into 3 sections. Yeah. So the purpose of having a rule of thirds is to guide your viewer's eye around your drawing or around your painting. Yeah. So if we refer back to what we looked at last week, yeah, this bit of text here, right? This is what we looked at last week. Let me just quickly, yeah. So composition is the arrangement of subjects or visuals in your image. Yeah, so it could be in your drawing, in your photo, in your film, right? It's just where things are placed in. And why we use them is because it retains the viewer's attention. Well, one of the reasons why is because we want to retain the viewer's attention. Yeah, so composition is used in that way to hold the viewer's attention, to keep them engaged with your work. It can shape how the viewers perceive your work as well. Yeah, storytelling and communicate a message. So these are all ways, and aesthetics as well. So these are all great ways that you can use composition to keep people engaged in your work and boost the narrative of your work. Yeah, guys, if you join the live, just say hi so I know you're in here. I see Probable Pom in there. Nice one. And if you're new to the live stream, say hi, drop a follow. This is the channel where you can learn new drawing techniques. This is the page to be if you want to learn new skills. Right. So we've got rule of thirds, yeah? Abdel, good to see you. So rule of thirds. Now let's do an example of that rule of thirds, right? Now let's do an example of the rule of thirds. This time let's use the pencil tool. And then actually what I can do is take that, duplicate that, and bring it over here. There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opacity down so you can see it faintly in the background. All right. Here we go. So there's some key points in your drawing where most of your viewer's eye will be directed towards. So usually it's here, 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 in here. This is where your viewer's eye will be guided towards. So if we do an example, we'll just draw a very easy example. Yeah, nothing too complex. Definitely getting way more comfortable with the iPad. 100%. It's so much easier now. I'm still only like 3% into the journey, but I'm learning. Definitely learning. Yeah, so you got a palm tree there. And then let's say here, we've got a treasure chest then. Yeah, that can be a treasure chest. And then on that side, got a boat. Yeah, another layer here. So again, this is what I'm doing all in the layers, yep. So let's get rid of those points. So this is an example of how you would use the rule of thirds in your drawings, yeah? So it's splitting. I went through my photography last night and spotted all the different compositions. Nice, yeah, you see? You start noticing it now. You definitely start to notice it. Yeah, so then you can start shading and all of that, yeah? But it's not really about the shading tonight. Cool. So let's do another example of that composition, that rule of thirds. Yeah, let's do an even simpler one. Let's do an even simpler example here. So now let's take our rule of thirds again. So I'm going to duplicate my layer. Oh. Yeah, I'll take my layer. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yep, thanks, jellyfish. Yeah, this is Procreate. So now let's do an even simpler example. Let's just keep it simple and draw a building or a small house, yeah? So let's get the layers again. So we've got our rule of thirds here. And then let's mark out a hill. There you go. Nice, guys. Thanks for tuning in as well. 5.2k likes. Guys, once we get to 10,000 likes, I will show you guys some exclusive artwork that I haven't even posted yet. So I'll show you guys some exclusive pieces of artwork, some exclusive illustrations. Just got to get those likes up. So get me to 10k and I'll show you them. So there we go. Got a hill. And then, in fact, let's do that bit again, actually. In fact, let me draw where I want my house to go first. Liking, engaged, nice. Let's go, let's go. Okay. So there we go, we've got a nice castle type of house here on the corner. Right, so that's where we've got on the bottom left here. There you go, got a little house. See a door here. Another door there. And then it's on the hill. go. So there you go. Another simple method. Now we can add some background to it. You can shade. Hey, Charmaine, good evening. How you doing? Long time. I feel like the time between Wednesday and Monday is such a long time. Like I might have to add another live streaming, you know, because I miss you guys quite a lot when I'm off those between Wednesday and Monday. Yep. So there's the example, rule of thirds. There we go. Have you tapped the page and drawing? No, I haven't yet, you know. But the way that I draw on the tablet is the way I draw when I hold my normal pencil. So sometimes when I use a certain paintbrush and I try and shade on the side, thinking that I'm using a pencil, it doesn't work. And I'm like, what's going on? Then I realize I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on an iPad. Cool. So now, oh yeah, so just to wrap up there, that was the rule of thirds. Yeah, that was the rule of thirds. So the rule of thirds is when you split your page in threes, into 9 grids. Yeah, 1/3 horizontally and 1/3 vertically. And the square in the middle, at the corner of each square, each point in that center square, is where the viewer's eye will be guided around. Usually that's where the viewer's eye is directed towards, yeah? Cool. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. If not, we'll move on to the S-curve. S-curve. Right, so the S-curve is a really cool technique that I use actually quite a lot in my work. So I use the S-curve a fair amount in my work. So the S-curve is literally, let me just change the pen again and then change the layer, can't forget that. It's literally the shape of an S. That's the S-curve. Yeah? So when you put it into a composition, into a drawing, right? You will start to see it, and it works best if you use it in nature or in some type of, winding structure like a field or a mountain view. Yeah, you use the S-curve, right? So let's draw the S-curve. So firstly, let's do a little horizon line here. And then look, I've already started my S there. Oh, I'll do that again actually. I'll do it again. Let's make it wider. There you go. Yeah, so you start seeing Marta. Hey, yes, Alma Maya, thanks for the likes as well. I'm seeing you guys like up the video. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh, see? Let me do that again. There you go. Wow, thank you guys. We're almost on 10K. Once we get to 10K, I'll show you the work. Let me just neaten up this bit here. There you go. So now we've got our hills in the background now. hills/mountain areas. Hello, no worries, no worries. It's all good. I'm glad you're here anyway. That's the main thing, is you're here. Alma, I'm new to drawing and you're making this so easy to understand for me. Yes. Good, good, good. I'm glad. So yeah, this is the S-curve. So that's how you could draw a nice, simple river flowing or a lake. Yeah, think of the letter S. Yeah, and you can now shade or add whatever you want. Choice is yours. Yeah, you can cross hatch or shade it however you like. In the background here. Yeah. So you see how the S-curve, do you see what type of scenarios you would use this S-curve in? Yeah. Let's do another one. This time let's make it a bit more abstract. Or so you see it's still forming that letter S. 11K, wow, I just seen that. All right, let me show you guys the work. Damn, I just looked away for 2 minutes and we're at 11K. Nice, thank you guys. Let me show you this work. Just have to pause the video. But I need to show you this. I will. This is today. Hold on. Move the light a bit. Oh yeah, that's why. Lock that. Yeah, so that is from... This is Brixton. If you know Brixton, if you know South London, you might have seen estates like this. Or if you know London, you might even just know estates like this already. Yeah, but this is actually the estate where I grew up. Yeah, so it means a lot to me. This is a personal one. And I thought, you know what, let me share it with my live stream support network of students, because you guys literally were there with me from the beginning of my journey. And this is the beginning of my journey. Like, this is the beginning. This is where it all started. This estate on the 10th floor. On the 10th floor of this building. Yep, this is it. This is like where I used to live. So that's that was in Brixton. And then I got another one. I'll show you guys another one. We're not done yet. I think you guys will like this one though, to be fair. And then Brixton Market. I had to go here every week to do my grandma's shopping. Oh my days. Every week with the trolley, with the shopping trolley. I was helping my grandma. Every weekend. Man, it was so boring, but you know when you get older, you appreciate it, you know? You appreciate those times. So that's Brixton Market. And then, again, same area where I grew up. So all these sketches are from where I grew up, you know, to be honest. It's a little mini project I'm working on. And same with this. Same with this is another estate that I used to live opposite. It's another estate. So all of these drawings are like personal, draw what you know, like they say. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. And I saw another, I was Portobello every week. I miss it now. Portobello, yeah, that's in West London, isn't it? Yeah, I think I know that area well still. Shepherd's Bush. Guys, thank you so much. You've been reminiscing. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And then, this is like near where I work. That's going to be an amazing series of drawings. 100% probable POM. Definitely. So you probably know Bunshik. They sell like Korean food. Really nice fried chicken there. And this one is in central London, in Chinatown. You're reminiscing because you're at the start of an amazing journey. 100%. That's it. The journey is just beginning. So yeah, it's like, this is what's going on now. And then I revisited the past as well, because I like doing that, you know, in my artwork. And I use the pencil because I can really get a true sense of that nostalgia. You know? That real nostalgia. But yeah, back to the tutorial. And thank you for the likes, guys. I'm probably going to post these throughout the week. So if you see it pop up on your timeline, just drop a like and say, yep, saw this on your live. Saw it on your live. So yeah, now we can go back to the tutorial. You can start adding in some trees. Yeah. So you might even start to notice this winding pencil, medium and subject. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it. It all adds up. It all adds up. There you go. Thank you. So you see now, and now you can be really clever with these S-curves, because you can guide your viewer's eye around the curve. Yeah, so you can even work into it a little bit more if you wanted to bend it. Yeah, so also maybe whilst you're doing these drawings, maybe draw them with minimal pressure on the pencil while you get your rough sketch, because you may want to change things later on. There we go. So there we got a tree in the background there. Maybe another set of trees here, or leaves at least. Yeah. All right. So there you go. You can get really creative and imaginative with these type of things. Yeah. So let's say you got the person here sitting on the riverbank. He's fishing. See? So you see now how inspired you can get, and the more context you can get by doing that. And you see how I've just brought it to life just by adding this guy in here. Now, if I wanted to be really clever, I could incorporate my rule of thirds and draw another person here. If I wanted to target them, yeah, because he would be on my center square. Right? So that's the S-curve. That's the S-curve, guys. Now, let's do the L shape. The L shape is what you might see in still life. And it's literally, it's literally an L. Just like that. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the rose. I just seen that. Thanks for the rose as well, Charmaine. Big you up. We're almost at 20k likes. Crazy. Nice one, guys. Nice one. I'm definitely going to share this with you. Okay, what I'm going to do for you guys that are in this live now, I'm going to give you this for free, basically. Yeah, I'm going to give you this link for free. When I finish this, I'm going to upload it to my website, and if you want a copy of this, let me know. And because of you 8 people that are in the live, because you guys are true supporters of me now, you guys are going to get the free version of this. So I'm going to give this downloadable copy of this template, this help sheet for free. So once you got your version, if you want it, let me know. when I upload it, I'll send you the link. But then anyone else that wants to download it, they will have to pay. So you guys, for your support and trust in me, I'm going to repay you guys by giving this template for free. So yeah, the L shape now. The L shape we can do in many ways. So let's start with a landscape. Wait, new layer. Almost forgot. New layer. That's all good. Guys, drop some likes for Josh. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys, let me know if you want the... Anyone else that joins now, the offer doesn't count though. Sorry. It's just for people that were in here. So I've noted down. If you guys can just DM me, just send me a DM. If you want to, you can do it now, just so I know who to send it to. Yeah. Cool. So the L shape now. L shape, we can do something very easily and quickly. Draw. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Oh wait, let me actually take that out again. Actually, let me do that one again. Do that again. Cool. Draw a nice simple tree. Probable palm. All good. All good. Alright, so we got the shading in there. Shading in there of the tree. I should have put the shading on a different layer, but it's okay. It's okay. See, that's the artist in me, man. But it's all good. Oh. So now you can see in the background, well, here you got your trees, or you got your tree here at least, anyway. And then now, let's say you got a gate. So something as simple as that. A gate and a tree can make an L shape. 20k likes. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just seen that. Ah, guys, big up. Big up everyone in here. Yo, we did it. We did it. Wow. Looks like horse's yard. I wish I had some horses, you know. See, look, you can even add some grass here as well. Well, need to get better at drawing grass, but you get the point. Cool. Then we'll do a still life, yeah? Let's do a still life. So let's get the table. Oh yeah, no, new layer this time, new layer. Pop a Seymour on there for me. What's a Seymour? So you got the table, and then the bowl here, and then the fruits. Ah, Seymour's. Is that the name of your horse, or is that like the type of horse? There we got the trees. I mean the grapes. Ah, big up to Seymour, man. Shout out to Seymour. There we go, and the banana here. So you got a bowl of fruits. Then the classic wine bottle. Yeah, so again, look, that makes the L shape in our composition. And you know what? I think very soon I'm going to do a tutorial on lighting and shading, you know, because I think it's been a long time since we've covered that. And I think it's about time, because it's been so long since I've done anything lighting related or shading related. How you choose the frames. Oh, choose frames for, will you do painting tutorials? Definitely, definitely. Film illustrations. Oh, okay. Ah, right. Okay, these are good ideas. So Marta, painting, but which type of painting would you want to see? Because I've done watercolor, I've done oil, acrylic, and film illustrations. Yeah, jellyfish. Definitely, we can do that. Any film suggestions now? See, look, there you go. You can shade. Oh yeah, no, new layer, new layer. Can't forget the new layer. Yeah, the watercolors. Definitely gonna do. Took 10 seconds and looks great. Yeah, thank you. This is something we can definitely learn together. Shading and light. Grease. Ah, okay. Yeah, anything that has iconic scenes. I like films that have iconic scenes. That when people see it, they'll instantly know, like, yeah, that's it. That's it. Like, if someone watched Harry Potter, they'll see the frames. Hunger Games, yeah, that's classic. That's classic. Okay, so triangle now. Triangle. So triangle, there's so many variations, and triangle is a bit more of an abstract topic. So the triangle composition will obviously form that, yeah? But the triangle is very powerful because it can unite the people in your image, it can build the connections, it can build a storyline. There's so many ways that you can use that triangle composition in your drawings. Yeah. So this one I'm gonna do, I did get the inspiration from a photograph that I saw. So I'm gonna take it from that. So the triangle. So let's say I'm just gonna draw it roughly here. And there. Oh, then another layer. Sorry, another person. Then you see I'll draw the umbrella. And then this person has like a hat on their head. I don't know what type of hat it's called, but I'll show you guys the picture after. And then there's actually a huge umbrella here. Yeah, so you may have seen it. So let Josh get to 40k likes. Yep, let's push it. Let's push it, because after this last panel, that's it for tonight till Wednesday. So let's push it, guys. Let's push it. I know we can do it. So there you go. There's your triangle, you see? So let's do one more example before we sign off. One more example of the triangle composition. Yeah. Let's see, what should we go with? Should we go with people? Let's do some more people in this. So let's say we got a man here. Guys, how have you found tonight's stream? What app are you using? I'm using Procreates. Procreates, guys. There we go. Then there. Gonna do it in anime style. Anime style, man. There you go. Procreate, yeah, really helpful and informative. Thank you. Nah, nice one, guys. I'm glad it's been helpful. Wednesday, got something cool planned again, so we'll do that. And then now, maybe he's holding a bag or something. And then we draw another person here. So you see now you're building up your scene. So you can actually use these composition ideas to build your scene. So look, triangle again. Yeah? The guy in the middle has so much swagger. Yeah, you see, definitely he does, isn't it? The way he's walking, it's like tough. Yeah, so you see now you can link compositions together. So you can build a whole storyline based on this image, based on this drawing. Yeah? And then you can add more details to your scene that you want people to see along the way. So obviously the line of sight goes like that. So maybe there's something in there you want to draw, or maybe not. Maybe you want to leave it like that, minimalist. The choice is yours. Yeah? But there we go. That was tonight's live stream, guys. Let me know what you think. From what I spoke about before, about the download, guys, message me. And yeah, I'll send that through. And also, don't forget, Wednesday, we're going to go live again. We're going to go live again on Wednesday, 9 p.m. And we're going to cover something different. So look out for that. Look out for that one, guys. But yeah, in the meantime, Donna, thank you. Thank you for the heart. Dominica, thank you as well. Appreciate everyone. Jellyfish, thank you. Bloom, thank you as well. Epic, epic, epic. Let's keep it pushing now, guys. And if you guys can share it with some friends or anyone that might find this interesting, share it with them as well, because all the support's going to help. Because we're on the road to 10K. We've got to keep pushing it, guys. So 25K likes, man. Big up. I'm going to screenshot that. Wow. Epic, epic, epic. But yeah, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.